Hello everyone. Today's topic is reversible changes. Now, before starting, let me show you something. This is a piece of plastic. Okay, let's fold it up. Now you can see it got a new shape. Let's reopen it. So you can see I got the original shape which was earlier. It means this folding of plastic is a type of reversible change. So the changes which can be reversed back are called reversible changes. There are a lot of examples like rolling of chapati from dough, or boiling of water, dissolving of salt in water. So these are the examples of reversible changes. Now let's discuss one important example of reversible change. You have seen blacksmith. Blacksmith used to make various tools like axe, spade, hammer. But how do these blacksmith made these types of tools? There must be some process. So let's discuss about that process. First, they take a piece of iron. So let it be the piece of iron. Then this piece of iron is heated. When this piece of iron is heated, it will become soft. And when this piece of iron upon heating becomes soft, it can be hammered easily and can be given the desired shape. So I can give it the shape of axe or spade. So in this way, means again I'm describing the process. First the piece of iron is taken, then it is heated. Upon heating it becomes soft and then it can be hammered easily to give the desired shape. So this is the way, and you can also see this is the softening of piece of iron upon heating is a type of reversible change, because at first it was a solid, then it becomes soft. Then it again becomes, after some time it will again become solid. So it is a type of reversible change. Now the next topic is expansion. So think among yourself, is expansion on heating a reversible or irreversible change? So the topic is expansion on heating. So I am taking a piece of metal. Okay, metal. When this metal is heated, it expands. Expands means it becomes slightly bigger in size. Now when I cool this metal, it will contract. Contract means it will become slightly smaller in size. So you can see metals first is becoming slightly bigger, then it is again regaining its shape, means it is becoming slightly smaller, regaining its original shape. So you can say this expansion on heating is a type of reversible change. And there are some applications also on the basis of this expansion on heating. So let's discuss about those applications. Okay, you have seen bullock cart. Those bullock carts contains wooden wheels. Okay, so let's draw a wooden wheel. This but you can see on the circumference, okay, around it there is a rim which is fixed on this wooden wheel. I am drawing the rim. So this is the rim which is fixed to the wooden wheel. But how is this rim fixed on over this wooden wheel? There must be some process. So let's discuss that process. First, this metal rim is taken. But this metal rim should be slightly smaller than the wooden wheel. Why? Listen. This metal rim is taken slightly smaller because we will heat this metal rim first. So the first process is this metal rim should be heated, and we know that when metals are heated, it expands, means it will become slightly bigger in size. So in the same way, this metal rim will also become slightly bigger in size. When it becomes slightly bigger in size, then we can fix this metal rim over this wooden wheel. After this, cold water is poured over this wooden wheel. So why cold water? Because when metals cools down, it contracts. So in the same way, when it will contract, the metal rim will be fixed tightly over the wooden wheel. So this is the process. Again describing the process. First, the metal rim is heated. On heating, it will expand. When it will expand, we will fix it over the wooden wheel. Now we will pour cold water over this wooden wheel. Then the metal rim will contract, means it will become slightly smaller in size, and thus it will fix tightly over the wooden wheel. So this is a fixing of iron rim over the wooden wheel, and it is also a type of reversible change. Here you can see it is becoming bigger, again it is becoming smaller. So this fixing of iron rim is a type of reversible change. There is one more application. Okay, wait. You have seen a spade, so I have made a spade, but let it be a spade. So let us suppose this is the wooden handle of the spade, and this is the iron spade, and this is the iron ring of the spade. Now this wooden handle is also fixed over this iron ring, but how is this possible? How this wooden handle is fixed over this wooden iron ring? So let's discuss that process, how to fix it. So let's separate first. This is the wooden handle, and this is the iron ring of the spade. Now at first, again the same process. This iron ring should be made slightly smaller than the thickness of this wooden handle. When this is made slightly smaller, again we will heat this iron ring. Upon heating, it will expand slightly. Then we will fix this wooden handle on this iron ring. See, now again in the same process, we will pour cold water over it. Upon pouring cold water, this iron ring will become slightly smaller in size, and thus it will fix tightly over this wooden handle. So this is the fixing of wooden handle, fixing of iron ring with over the wooden handle. So this is also a type of reversible change. As you can see, this iron ring at first is becoming bigger, then again it is becoming slightly smaller in size. So it is a type of reversible change. So this is all about examples of reversible changes. Thank you.